Did you know that 80% of leaders who practice mindfulness report an increase in their decision-making skills? A striking statistic, isn't it? It might even make you pause and ponder, what is this mindfulness thing, and how can it make such a significant impact on leadership? Well, that's precisely what we're here to explore. Mindfulness, in its simplest form, is the practice of being present. It's about paying attention to the here and now, not getting caught up in thoughts of the past or worries about the future. It's about observing without judgment, taking a moment to breathe, and acknowledging your thoughts and feelings as they are, not as you wish they were. But how does this relate to leadership, you might ask? Consider this. How many times have you made a decision based on a knee-jerk reaction, or out of fear or stress? How often have you regretted a decision made in haste or under pressure? Mindfulness helps us to pause, to take a breath, and to respond rather than react. And in the world of leadership, this is vital. Leaders are often faced with high-stakes decisions, team conflicts, and the pressure to perform. The ability to pause, to consider, to be present in these moments can be the difference between an effective decision and a disastrous one. In this video, we will delve deeper into the power of mindfulness and how it can transform your leadership skills. We will explore case studies of successful mindful leaders, discuss the benefits of mindful leadership, and provide practical tips on how you can integrate mindfulness into your daily leadership practice. We aren't promising a magic solution, but we are offering a new perspective, a new tool for your leadership toolkit. A tool that 80% of leaders found improved their decision-making abilities. That's not a statistic to ignore. So if you're ready to transform your leadership skills and your business, stay tuned. Consider the story of a struggling Fortune 500 company that turned its luck around. Once upon a time, there was a Fortune 500 company on the brink of collapse. The problem? A culture of burnout and high stress, leading to decreased productivity and plummeting profits. The employees were disengaged, morale was low, and the top talent was leaving in droves. The company was heading towards a veritable disaster. That was until a new CEO stepped in with a revolutionary idea: mindful leadership. The CEO believed that the key to reviving the company was not just in the balance sheets and strategy plans, but in the minds and hearts of its employees. The first step was to acknowledge the problem. The CEO made it a point to openly discuss the stress and burnout issues with the employees. This was followed by a company-wide initiative to introduce mindfulness practices into the workplace. The CEO brought in mindfulness experts to conduct workshops and training sessions. Employees were encouraged to take breaks, to breathe, to be present in the moment, and to engage with their work in a more mindful manner. Gradually, the company culture started to change. Employees became more engaged, less stressed, and more productive. They started to enjoy their work, and the high attrition rate began to slow down. The effects were not just limited to the employees. The CEO practiced mindful leadership, making decisions with a calm and focused mind, leading with empathy and understanding, and fostering a culture of respect and openness. In just 2 years, the company saw a dramatic turnaround. Profits increased, employee satisfaction shot up, and the company was back on the Fortune 500 list, stronger and more resilient than ever. The transformation was nothing short of miraculous, but it wasn't the result of a magic potion or a secret formula. It was the result of mindful leadership, of a conscious decision to prioritize the mental well-being of its employees, and of creating a work environment that encouraged focus, empathy, and mindfulness. This story is a testament to the power of mindful leadership, but it's just one example. So, what exactly are the benefits of mindful leadership? Well, let's dive right in. One of the most profound benefits of mindful leadership is improved decision-making. When you practice mindfulness, you cultivate a heightened awareness of your thoughts and feelings. This deeper understanding of your internal landscape can then guide your decisions, preventing you from acting impulsively or based on unchecked emotions. Instead, you're able to pause, reflect, and choose the best course of action. Next, we have increased emotional intelligence. Mindful leaders tend to be more empathetic, understanding, and aware of the emotions of others. They're skilled at recognizing and addressing emotional cues, which can significantly improve their interactions and relationships with their team members. By understanding their own emotions and those of others, mindful leaders can foster a more harmonious and productive work environment. Now, let's talk about better stress management. The practice of mindfulness allows leaders to manage their stress more effectively. It teaches them to stay present, to accept the current situation without judgment, and to let go of the things they can't control. This can help leaders maintain their composure under pressure, and even turn stressful situations into opportunities for growth and learning. Enhanced team relationships is another key benefit of mindful leadership. Mindful leaders are typically more present, more attentive, and more willing to listen to their team members. They foster an environment of trust, respect, and open communication. This can lead to increased team cohesion, improved collaboration, and ultimately, better results. Finally, mindful leadership can lead to personal growth and development. By practicing mindfulness, leaders can gain a deeper understanding of themselves, their values, and their purpose. They can become more authentic, more resilient, and more adaptable, which can have a profound impact on their leadership style and effectiveness. As you can see, mindful leadership has the potential to revolutionize not just your leadership style, but your entire organization. So, why not give it a try? The benefits are truly transformative. Now that we understand the benefits, let's dive into how you can start practicing mindful leadership. To begin, it's essential to understand that mindfulness is all about being present and fully engaged in the here and now. It's about not being overly reactive or overwhelmed by what's going on around us. You can start by incorporating mindfulness exercises into your daily routine. This could be as simple as taking 5 minutes each day to focus on your breathing. As you do this, try to let go of any thoughts about the past or the future and just focus on the sensation of the breath entering and leaving your body. Next, consider adding meditation to your routine. Meditation is a powerful tool that can help you to develop a sharper focus and clearer thinking. Start small, perhaps with just 10 minutes a day, and gradually increase the time as you get more comfortable. There are countless meditation apps and online resources available to help you get started. Another essential component of mindful leadership is conscious decision-making. This means taking the time to fully consider your decisions rather than making them on the fly. When you're faced with a decision, take a moment to consider all the potential outcomes and try to choose the one that is most in line with your values and the values of your organization. Finally, remember to practice self-compassion. Being a leader can be challenging, and it's normal to make mistakes. Rather than beating yourself up when things go wrong, try to learn from the experience and move forward. Incorporating these practices into your daily routine can help you to become a more mindful leader, enabling you to lead with greater empathy, clarity, and effectiveness. Remember, this is not about achieving perfection. It's about making small, consistent changes that can have a big impact over time. Remember, the journey to mindful leadership is a process, not a destination. You've seen the benefits, heard the stories, and learned the strategies. Now it's your turn. The power to transform your leadership style, your team, and your organization rests in your hands. The strategies discussed in this video are not just theories or mere suggestions. They are proven techniques, tested in the crucible of real-life business environments, and they work. But they can only work if you decide to implement them. Implementing mindful leadership is not a one-off task. It's a commitment, a journey of constant learning, growth, and improvement. It's about being present, being aware, and being connected. It's about understanding your team, empathizing with them, and leading with compassion. It's about cultivating a culture of mindfulness that permeates every corner of your organization. But where do you start? You start with yourself. Start by setting aside a few minutes each day to practice mindfulness. Use this time to reflect on your leadership style, your interactions with your team, and your goals and vision for your organization. This will not only help you become a better leader, but also improve your overall well-being. There are plenty of resources out there to help you on your journey towards mindful leadership. Books, podcasts, online courses, and workshops are all great places to start. You could also consider finding a mentor or coach who can guide you and provide you with personalized advice and feedback. But remember, the most important resource you have is yourself. Your willingness to learn, to change, and to grow is what will ultimately determine your success as a mindful leader. So take the first step today. Commit to becoming a more mindful leader. Start implementing the strategies you've learned in this video, and don't forget to be patient with yourself. Change doesn't happen overnight, but with persistence and dedication, you can achieve anything. Start your journey towards mindful leadership today, and watch as you transform not just as a leader, but as a business. Remember, the world needs more mindful leaders. Will you be one of them?